Hello and welcome to this tutorial in Adobe Photoshop. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this signature you see in front of you. So let's get started. Come up here and make a new document with a width of 500 pixels and a height of 160 pixels. Select OK. And now you want to get yourself a render. I already have mine ready. I'm going to get that out. I already rendered mine and such, but to get renders, go to planetrenders.net and search for whatever you're looking for, and they normally have a pretty good selection. Now I'm going to press Control A to select this, and Control C to copy it. Go back to the signature, and I'm going to press Control V to copy it in there. Select the Move tool. I'm going to get him placed in there. Okay, and now go back to your background layer and go to your gradient tool. Now go to your foreground color and select an orange, and then go in your background color to be black. Select the radial. It will start out as linear, but we want the radial gradient. Then come down here and select somewhere around the middle of your render. Hold down the Shift key to keep your thing straight, then drag it way up, and you got your gradient now. Now come back over here to the layers panel and select your render layer and press Control J 3 times to make 3 duplicates. Now make the top 3 renders invisible and come back down and select your first render. Come over here to Filter, Blur, Radial Blur, and make the amount 100, blur method zoom, and quality best. Select OK. Okay, now come back over here and make your second render layer visible, and come over to the smudge tool. I'm going to be using one of the presets. It's in the final row, first one, but you can use basically any brush that you feel like. Now come back over here and smudge your render. Once you've done that, come back to your layers panel and make this layer mode linear dodge, and that'll give it a nice glow. Now come back here and make your third render layer visible. Select it and go to Filter, Distort, Ripple. I like to set mine somewhere around the 300% area, but you can find out what you like. I'm just going to stick to the 315% and go to OK. Now make that layer mode overlay, and now you get this nice lava type look. Now make your final render layer visible. That's it for that. Now we want to make the render glow. So to do that, you're going to want to make a new layer. Go to Image, Apply Image, keep all the default options, and click OK. Now you can see that the new layer is a copy of your image. Now go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, make its radius 3 pixels, and select OK. Now go back over to the Layers panel and make its layer mode Lighten, and that will make your render glow a bit. Now we want to make the little white rectangles you saw in the final project. Make a new layer, go to your rectangular selection tool, and select this mode. By default it will be here, but we want this one, so you can make multiple selections. Now we're going to make 3 little boxes. One tall, skinny, another one a little taller and a little thicker, and then another one shortest and skinniest. Now press D on your keyboard to reset your foreground and background color, and then press X to switch them, and go to your paint bucket tool and fill these with white. Now come to the Move tool and move this over to the left side of your render, and now go to Edit, Transform, rotate. Rotate this just a little bit, and then press the check mark. And I'm gonna press Control D to deselect that, and then come over here and select Layer Mode Overlay. Now I'm gonna mess with the opacity a bit until I get something that I like. 50 looks pretty good. Now come back over to the Layers panel and press Control J to duplicate that layer. Now go to Filter, Distort, Polar Coordinates, Rectangular to Polar, and press OK. Now you got that little swerved rectangle look there. And now all that's left to do is add some text. So come over here, and I'm gonna make a color, another orange color, a little dark. Select your text tool, and you can use whatever text you want. I'm just gonna use Arial. And in the top left corner, we're gonna put our text, Dante's Inferno, and okay. I'm gonna come down here and make my color a little lighter, then a little over. I'm gonna type that, and there it is, your finished signature. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.